Welcome to Soccer Gaming, where all Soccers can game. If you are not already a part of the community, then hit the red subscribe button to be a part of Soccer Nation. So what we're going to do is, I thought it'd be fun to do March to October. I didn't do any episodes on this last year, but I thought it'd be a lot of fun to possibly do all MLB teams through this. So we're going to start with my favorite, the Royals. We're going to put it on veteran because I don't know how hard it's actually going to be. So we'll see if veteran's hard. If it is, then we might be able to dial it back. If not, we might make it harder for other ones.
The Royals never got on track in 2019, losing 10 of their first 12. But there are reasons for optimism in Kansas City. Jorge Soler exploded onto the scene with 48 homers, and Hunter Dozier exceeded all expectations at the hot corner. Salvador Perez is back and healthy, providing another veteran anchor alongside fan favorite Whit Merrifield. If the pitching staff can put together a good performance, the Royals could be one of 2020's biggest surprises.
Now it is our job to make sure that they are a surprise this year. We're going to get it started with opening day away at Chicago White Sox.
Here at Guaranteed Rate Field, they'll have an uphill battle after a long and often frustrating 2019 campaign. For more on the task at hand, we turn to our dugout reporter, Heidi Watney.
Top of the 7th, trying to get something going here. Jorge Soler going to ground it up the middle, but it's going to get through for a base hit to get started off in the 7th inning. 3-0 count. Looking for something down the middle of the plate. Don't get it. So Hunter Dozier, a walk there. So we got two guys on with one out. Alex Gordon up. The lefty. Going to go right down the middle. He's going to hit it to right field. And that is going to load the bases with one out. Hopefully we don't ground into a double play with Salvi. He's really good at that. Right over the middle of the plate. He grounds it, but not able to get it. Bounces through the infield. So a run scores 1-0 in the top of the 7th. Bases are still juiced. Next guy up, Maikel Franco. We got him this offseason in a free agent deal. Hopefully he could do well for us. He's going to crush this one all the way to the warning track, and that'll be a double, and that will score 2 runs. So the Royals taking a 3-0 lead at the top of the 7th. Still at the top of the 7th. Next guy up, Nicky Lopez, not known for his bat, but he gets a ball he can hit here. He's going to drive this one out to center field, and that's going to score 2. So the Royals 5 runs in the 7th, and that should be enough to come away with a victory on opening day. Top of the 9th, Maikel Franco up 5-3, looking for some cushion here. Ball right down the middle of the plate. Maikel Franco ready for it, and just like that, a home run, adding 2 more insurance runs to the lead, 7-3, and that should be enough to finish off the White Sox. Huge 2-run home run. Franco probably needing a lot of that this year in real life if the Royals want to win, but we do get the win. And 7-5 was the victory total. And we're going to get those flame bonuses, which is exactly what we want. That's exactly what we need to help win games early on. So we start out 2-0. We're going for the sweep against the White Sox, 5-5. Going into the top of the 9th, 7-5 White Sox. Royals have to do something here. Ryan O'Hearn at the plate. You know he can hit home runs. It's just a matter of fact, if he does, he's going to get one. Is it going to be enough? Perfect swing on the ball, and it just goes over the wall. So a 2-run blast is going to tie the game at 7 in the 9th. Huge home run for O'Hearn, wanting a lot of that to happen this year. Last year he hit the ball really, really hard, but he just seemed to hit it at people and just could not find the gaps. Salvi up at the top of the 12th, guy on third base. Anything here would score him. This one's over the middle, and it's going to go right over the shortstop. So that's going to score a run on RBI single. 8-7. The Royals at the top of the 12th. Bottom of the 12th, 3-2 count, a strikeout there, and that's going to be it. The Royals winning 8-7, so getting the sweep and starting out 3-0. But a better thing is we get 4 more Flames. So that's definitely going to help us get wins and keep the run going early in the season. So as I said, dropping in wins here, win after win. Flames are going down, but we love all the wins. So right now, going against Seattle, and I believe we are 8 games in, and we are up 7. Our record is 7-0 right now. So playing very, very well early has really put us in a good position to finish strong. Right now, 7-0. We're projected to have 76 wins. I think we'll have more than that. But we do top of the 7th, 4-4, Seattle and Kansas City, trying to get the win here. 2 outs with bases loaded. McCarthy up. He's going to ground this one up. And can he get the out? Throw to first is good and gets out of the inning. 4-4. Coming to the top of the 8th, trying to keep him. This one's right over the middle of the plate. Nobody's going to miss that, even the computer. And that's going to be a home run, a 2-run bomb. And that's going to give the Seattle a 1-run lead. Kansas City now in the bottom of the 8th, going to squeak one by the third baseman, and that's going to score a run. So 5-5 is the score. Still the bottom of the 8th. Next guy up, Brown Ahern. You know what he could do. He's going to get a good hold of this one too. Can it? No, it gets to the wall though, so that should score a run, and it will. He's got an RBI double, and the Royals take a 6-5 lead. So they win that one as well. So we're starting out 8-0 on the year. A great way to start it out, and we are going to just continue to add Flames for as long as possible. Anything we can do at the beginning here is definitely going to help us, because we need the winning streaks, and we need them pretty much all year if we're going to make it to the playoffs or anything like that. So 3-4 wins in a row, and up against Toronto now, I believe we are like 12-1, I think, on the year. But this one, not able to win it. We lose it in the 11th inning, and they take a 8-7 victory. We got a run in the 11th to go ahead, but then giving up 2 runs in the bottom of the 11th, we were not able to get it, which is not going to help with the player boost. It's cold, so it shrinks a little bit. Next thing we're going to do is we are going to go over kind of the position needs, the team needs, players to target, players to shop, and the untouchables. Basically, this is kind of what you can do and try to get better players in your team. So we need starting pitching and good starting pitching. We also need pretty much all pitching. So let's just hit the closing pitcher and the relief pitcher. We could use a first baseman, but I believe that's it. Yeah, that's all we can do. So only 3. So we're going to keep it at that. We are also going to target. We need to target probably contact. And we're not really worried about the prospects because, I mean, they're already in the organization, and it's only a 1-year thing. So let's look for people to basically, let's just look and see if we can get some people on our team. Some players we're going to shop around: Danny Duffy, Brad Keller. Let's go Alex Gordon, and we'll even put Junis in here. I don't think Junis is ever going to do anything. And the guys that I thought would be great to target is John Means, Aaron Caval, Jake Odorizzi, and Mike Soroka. Basically all starting pitching, because we need 1 or 2 good starting pitchers on our team. We don't really have the best starting pitchers. So at this point in the season, we are 13-5, 1 game out of the top. And we are top of the 8th with the lead against Baltimore, 4-2. Baltimore struggling, but they got the bases loaded, and this might be a tough one to come out of. Bases loaded, 1 out, top of the 8th. Second pitch, it's going to be hit up the third base line, grabbed, and not able to get the plate at third or first. So basically a hit, no outs whatsoever. We needed an out there, could not get it. 3-4. A hit to left field, and this is going to score at least 1. The catch to the second out. The runner scores from third easily. So tie ball game, 4-4 in the top of the 8th. Still at the top of the 8th. Next guy up going to hit this one as well. That's going to score at least one. Guy stops at second, so Baltimore 3 runs without getting an out in the top of the 8th. Bottom of the 8th, Dozier going to try his best to tie it up here. Is it deep enough? It is over the wall, and that's going to be a home run for Dozier, and that will tie the ball game up at 5. 6-5, Kansas City with the lead, but Baltimore not going to give it up in the top of the 9th. Not able to grab it, and a home run for Baltimore, so both teams going back and forth against each other, tying the ball game up, taking the lead, tying the ball game up. 7-7 now, top of the 13th. Guy on second and first, a double right through the gap, and that's going to score 1. Safe at third, so top of the 13th, no outs. 2 outs here, 0-2 pitch, and that's going to get through past the first baseman. That's going to score another run. So 9-7, Baltimore up now. Kansas City looking to do something. Guy on third, going to hit it to right field. That's going to score 1. Franco going to dig in for 2. And he's safe at second. So a guy on second. Bottom of the 13th. He's on third now. Bottom of the 13th. Modesty gets one he can rip. Is it going to be deep enough? It's not. So the final out of the game. Bottom of the 13th. The Royals are going to lose this one. And we choked that one away. So for sure we're going to get a bunch of cold, I guess, is what you call it. Definitely going to get snowflakes. We do, and it's a bunch, which could be bad. There's another one to Baltimore. We beat Baltimore. There's one to the White Sox. Finally able, and we only ended up with 2 or 3 losses out of the snowflake. So hopefully we can beat the White Sox and get back on track, because we really, really need to do good at the beginning. We're 14-8 now. We've dropped a few. Still projected at 77. I think we can get 80 easy. I don't know if we can win the league, but we can get 80 easily. But the White Sox trying to change that. They're going to score a run here. 4-3. Bottom of the 8th. Need an out. Next guy up, and the first baseman not able to get it right past his glove. Sending 2 home, and he's safe. So that's 2 more runs. The White Sox taking a 5-4 lead. Now up 6-4. Top of the 9th. Trying to make something happen. O'Hearn. Is it going to be deep enough to go yard? The diving grab, but he's not able to come up with it. And a ground rule double. Maikel Franco, the next guy up. He is a guy with power. Can he power one over the fence and the top of the 9th? Pitches in. It's low. Maikel Franco down low to grab it. The sinker low is going to find itself over the bullpen and for a 2-run home run. That being said, it is 6-6. We're in the top of the 10th. And Soler crushes this one. This one is for sure gone, no doubt about it. Left fielder didn't even move from his spot. And the Royals have a 10-6 lead. Is it going to be enough? Barlow, the pitch is in, and that one's over the fence. So now White Sox trying to score as well. 10-8. Bottom of the 10th. Barlow gets the slider for the strikeout. And the Royals are going to come away and win this one 10-8. Not a great victory, but we did get the victory nonetheless. We get 2 fires, and I don't think it's going to be enough to kind of warm up the snowflakes enough. But it is a step in the right direction. Losing that game would have been really, really bad. So as I said, it just kind of shrunk it a little bit, which is good because now we can get on a hot streak. Hopefully the cold streak's almost done. We get another 2 wins. Lost to Tampa Bay, win the Tampa Bay, lost to Tampa Bay, and it looks like we get to call up Heath Fillmyer, and now we have to decide who we are going to send down. We got a bunch of guys down here that aren't really that good. We're probably not going to send one of our top guys. Let's just look, probably Glenn Sparkman. He's a C. He's not really doing very well. Let's go ahead and send him down. And let's take a look at what we got. 390 from Witt. Mondi hitting 299. 291 from Soler. So our players playing well. O'Hearn, not so much. But we know we can hit home runs with him. 391 from Salvi. I mean, this team is just raking right now. And that's exactly what we need to continue to win. If you guys like this video, make sure you hit a big thumbs up, and also feel free to hit that red subscribe button. Comment down below and let me know what team you want me to do next after the Royals. The Royals will probably be about 4 or 5 episodes before we are finished, and once I'm done with that, I'm going to go on to the next team. So comment down below, let me know who you want to see next. Till next time, Soccer out.